call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a deep. And the Panthers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense will take the field first. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for it all. It's him in stride inside the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Panthers offense will take the field for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And
turning it off. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Second down, he'll throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over Georgia Southern.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They booted away on fourth down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll start this drive firing. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll pull it on the read. Past the sticks, and he may get more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. It's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got him downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Longhorn! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Holds and fires complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They face face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on second down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Holds it in on the left. Off to the races. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Keeps it going. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The run to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Finds a little space. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page, it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Quick handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. the defense, it's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Give to the running back. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes it past the marker. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Gives it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Makes the catch. It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle. It's Harper. The offense will quickly use the timeout. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harper. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to run it. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Baker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. One more snap coming before halftime. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Quarterback on the keep. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football, man.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pitt. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ball State is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 20 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. He fires one deep down the right side. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Showing off the arm. Continues to fight for yards. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. He'll keep it himself. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, the running back has it. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Terrell. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Hills. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Texas offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Makes a man miss. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The pull and throw off the RPO. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The RPO, it's complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them, too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking for a man. It's Hills. He's got it. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion.